Happy Easter, everyone. This is Rots with Global True News Network. This article today comes from Hawaii News Now. Hawaii panel asks state to prepare for North Korea attack. Honolulu. Hawaii lawmakers want state officials to update plans for coping with a nuclear attack as North Korea develops nuclear weapons and ballistic missiles that can reach the islands. The State House Public Safety Committee unanimously passed a resolution Thursday. Committee Vice Chairman Matt Lopresti says he's not trying to spread fear, but he wants the public to know the government is taking steps to protect them in the worst case scenario. He's aiming to get state funding to re-equip Cold War era fallout shelters. The resolution that moved forward Thursday said that in 1981, Oahu had hundreds of fallout shelters, many stocked with medical kits, food, and sanitary kits. But in later years, funding dried up and stocks were thrown out. Hawaii Emergency Management Agency Executive Officer Toby Claremont showed lawmakers a response plan from 1985 that hasn't been updated since. He says there's also a need to educate the public about what they can do for themselves. The resolution goes on to the Finance Committee. Now, Hawaii is a very strategic location in the world. It is very isolated. It houses an abundance of U.S. military commands, including the United States Pacific Command, which is responsible for military operations in an area covering more than half the Earth's surface. This makes the state a very strategic target. It was already bombed once before by Japan to start the war preemptively by striking our fleet in Hawaii while it was at rest. And my home is Hawaii. My family is in Hawaii. So this story is my first article that I'm preparing for my channel. I know we do have Patriot values on Oahu. We also have many underground fallout shelters on Oahu because of its location. There are also a few deserted defensive points, one being Barrett Point. It's a concrete bunker basically that defends the west side of the island. And they used to put battleship guns in there from the battleships that sank at Pearl Harbor. They would put those 16-inch guns in those concrete bunkers around the island. We're back at Cold War levels that we haven't seen. I was in Germany in the late 80s and 90s at the end of the Cold War, but we were still at a high alert. I'm an Army brat and grew up all over the world, and the tensions are so high that it's almost like we're at DEFCON 3. I haven't seen any moves in the DEFCON levels, but they should be moving those DEFCON levels. All I can say is make your preparations, be prepared for yourselves wherever you are. I'm broadcasting from Australia, but it doesn't have that many people. And all the people live on the coastline. There's the real possibility of invasion is possible. There's only 20 million people in Australia. That's the population, 20 to 25 million people. Right now, I'm prepared. Are you? Make your preparations and be prepared with your family and your plans to get out wherever you are. If you are in the city and they have fallout shelters, find out where they are. If you live on the West Coast, find out where fallout shelters or where emergency management centers are going to be set up, and be prepared to move there. That's all I can advise. So that's my commentary on this article. Cold War rhetoric is at an all-time high. We'll see how this turns out. So good luck to everyone, and stay safe.